Hello guys, I'm back again. We're going to do another little repair on the Ford Ranger. I'm going to do the headlights this time, and never done this either, so I guess we'll get started. If you guys like my videos or they're helpful to you, make sure you like and subscribe. So hopefully this helps out. Like I noticed on a lot of the videos on YouTube, there's not really any 91 Ford Rangers, so let's hope this will help somebody out. So we're just going to take off this top cover here. Maybe I need to get a better view for you guys to watch from. So let's do this. Yeah, you guys should be able to see now a little better. Yeah, these little plastic, I don't know what you call them there. I call them a pain in the butt because they just spread the plastic apart, and they're flimsy, and I'm sure I'm gonna break a few of them. So yeah, this ought to be interesting, guys. Okay, just keep going along here, popping all these babies out. Looks like some of them stripped, so that's kind of common with these things. So get in here, maybe pry it just a little bit. Sometimes that helps to get them to come out. And this one's not going to give, I don't think. I'll take this one out over here. And they're just really finicky, these things. Okay, goes in there. Now this last one here is being a real pain, so I just actually pulled it out. Some of them are stripped, and they just are not going to come out. So nothing we can do, just try and get her to come on out of here. So take off these screws here. These are actually real screws here. And there to the headlights, looks like. Yeah, these old trucks, the darn headlights on them, they don't last long. Sometimes when you take your little, I got a couple of flathead screwdrivers for common, whatever you want to call them. But sometimes you got to put a little pressure on it with your other screwdriver underneath it, so you can get it to come up. And it still ain't coming out. So there it goes. That's probably because it's one of these special little screws again that are a pain in the you know what. Okay, just gonna keep going along this cover here. Take this off. That one popped off pretty easily there. And again, we'll just stick our little flathead underneath it so it'll pop out of there. Okay, well, I think these little screws here, I'm just going to pop these rivets back in these holes, because otherwise, if you see well, I guess we can't do that. because this has got to come out of here. So put them back in, I guess. Thought that was going to work, but it's not. This has got to come out as well. Okay, so that one out of there. Yeah, just gonna put them back in there. Okay, keep on going. So I kind of looked for these headlights for a while. I think it was carparts.com was the only one that had it. So went to NAPA, went to a few others, and they didn't have it. So Car Parts, you know, they had it. So I guess we'll see if it actually fits. But from what they said, this should fit. So okay, well, those are coming out. One more here. It's kind of weird. Some of these are plastic. Some of them are metal, which is kind of weird. So we got all these off of here. Get this out of here. I don't think I can get this one out because it looks stripped. Being stripped doesn't help at all. Well, I don't think that's going to come off there, guys. So we'll take all these other ones off right here. If you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. There we go. And I'm just trying to find a good spot to put all my screws. Put a few over here. Maybe I'll just back this up just a little bit here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, another one of those. I'm just going to stick most of these right over here. Oh, it's kind of a little one. I'm not sure what that goes to. Okay. So, see if this thing will come off of here. There's a bunch of these little rivets that didn't come out, so just put these over here, put them aside, because we don't want to lose them all. Alright. Now, looks to me like one there is the last one, the last of the Mohicans here. And it doesn't want to come out of there. So I might just gonna have to force it. Because like I said, it's kind of stripped. Okay, so it popped off there. It's just a plastic, you know, thing. Piece of crap, pretty much. So let's get this out of the way. Now we got this cover off of here. Now we should be able to pull. Now I pulled these screws out here. They hold in the cover. Now mine's busted. I don't know how I'm gonna get this angle right so you guys can see it good. I'll try and do the best I can here. Loosen this up. Okay, so hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm going to do here. This light's going to come off of here, but I think we have to take off the grill first. So there's like 2 screws here. Back this up just a little bit here. Maybe you guys can see me here. Take these two screws kind of come out of here. Everything's pretty darn rusty. It's an old, really old truck, so this one out of here. Yeah, I mean, probably gonna put a little WD back on this when I put this all back together. Okay, so this. Now there's a screw down here too. So you back this up just a little bit here. And it looks like there's a screw down here as well. I wasn't expecting that, but I can see it now when I look down through the bottom. So pull that off. One on the other side as well. Okay, there's those. Now, maybe she'll pop out of there. Okay, so the reason one of the left or the right side came off easy was because it just broken. And if you see here, there's a little piece here to push down to take that off. So just for you guys, make sure you push that little thing down and it will come off. Okay, so now we're pretty much here where we can see what we got to do here. So it looks like this cover will come off of here some way. Not sure how. It looks like it probably just might be able to pry it out of here. I'm not real sure. But I think it clips in here some way. Yeah, it looks like it's clipped on here somehow. I'm going to move all these screws because I may have to move the battery. And then yeah, and this problem with these things, they're so darn old that getting them to come apart sure. Now I don't know if spraying it with some WD will help or not, but it might. These things are just so on here. It looks to me like it's just supposed to clip on each side. There ain't much holding it on here. Feels like she wants to come off, but she's waiting to get her off of here. Get her to come. It's a trick. Holy cow, guys. This thing is a beast. That thing is really holding on, guys. Okay, looks like I'm going to need a bigger screwdriver. These things are really holding on here. Looks like I found a screw. Not sure what. Oops. There's another screw too. Okay. This thing is just a beast, guys. And I think my problem here is that this truck got damage in the front, and it just doesn't want to come off. Okay, so I got the trim piece off. Here it is. It is a bear, guys, and you just got to be patient with it. I don't know if I cracked that or if it was already like that, but I'm probably just gonna put a little super glue on it. But I think it was probably already done because I wasn't prying on the outside. I was prying on this back part, and you can see these clips here, guys. That's what's holding it on there. You wouldn't think it's much, but it really is. In fact, it looks like there was a screw here. I might have broke that off. I'm not sure how you'd even get to that piece, honestly, to get it off of there, because it's really on there. So now we got this off. We can try and pull this thing out of here and undo this. There's a little screw in there, I think, or a little clip. And I think I'm just going to use my pliers here. Get the needle nose pliers. Okay. Well, this thing doesn't unplug, guys. It is like freaking on there. Holy cow, guys. It's like does not want to come loose. So alright, I'm just going to pull that off of there because that's the main light. Okay, I can see it. I can see that clip down there, but this light here does not want to unplug. And I'm not sure why or what I'm doing wrong here, but I think it's just old and it doesn't want to come off. Well, I gotta take a little break here and see why I can't get this off here, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, well, I think I figured it out. Okay. Okay, guys, so it is kind of a bear to get these to come out here because basically you have this one and this one, and I thought it unplugged, but it doesn't actually unplug. It just in there and then you twist it on. So it's a learning experience, guys. So it's just all about seeing what'll work and just being gentle and just seeing what'll work. So now we've got it down to this point now. So let's see what's next here. Get you guys a little closer here, just kind of see where we are. Okay, so this whole thing is going to come out of here, and probably I've been prying on these bulbs and whatnot. Hopefully I didn't burn them out, and you don't want to touch them with your bare hand either. So just FYI. Okay, so clean this out a little bit. Wow, that's weird. That clip stayed there, and the other one came off. So we got to figure out what. See how this what all came with our kit here. So it looks like the whole dang shaboodle here, and this says left hand. So so it looks to me like the left hand, they're calling this side, because it doesn't really match the deal here. So good. Let's see here what this one looks like. This one says right hand, and it matches. So what I'm guessing is they're talking about when you're standing forward in the, you know, like in front of your truck facing forward, that's what they mean. So yeah, so it looks to me like we got to pull all these little bolts off here, figure out what size they are. Probably nothing I've used yet. It's probably something small. That doesn't even fit. Find which one fits it, I guess. I think that's probably way too small. Way too many sockets in here. It's going to be too big. Maybe this one. Ah, there we go. So I'll let you know what this is. It is a 8mm. So American truck, metric stuff. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. I think I'm going to use an extension, guys, because some of these are in their ways. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Taking these bolts off. And I probably burn some of these bulbs out. I don't know. We'll just have to see. These are probably the original bulbs that were in here since 91, so they probably never ever took this thing off. Yeah, this truck had some front end damage. So if your truck has any front end damage at all, you're gonna have a bear of a time, just like I did. So just be patient with it and do the best you can. That's all you can do. So. This one's in there really good. We got another one over here. Yeah, honestly, guys, I was getting really sick and tired of these headlights, because they're just not, they don't do anything. They're a joke. They don't have any, they're not bright at all. So, you know, pretty much all you can do is just replace the whole thing. I'm not gonna go to all the trouble to try and, okay, we got those ones out. How many more? What do we got down here? Looks like we got one back here too. It's just one. Looks like it's kind of here on the side. This kind of has a clip, kind of like what the radiator had. Kind of holds it in place. This thing back up here now. Again, try and get you some better light. Okay, that's out. Okay, I think this whole thing's gonna, oh, no. We got one more down here, looks like. So so it looks like I'm gonna have to take some parts off of this old one. So be prepared to do that. Looks like I've got one right here. Didn't even see it there, guys. It's right on the very front. Huh. Yeah, that one's kind of hidden. Okay. So, this thing just pops out of here like so. And it is busted all to shit, let me tell you. Look at that. It's all busted to hell. Yeah. So, yeah, this thing was in an accident, so that's kind of what happens, I guess. So now we've got this new one. I'm not sure what the hell that little antenna is on there. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to do. Anyway, well, let's see here how we can pop this stuff back in through here. Okay. All right. That's lined up. I keep finding little screws everywhere. So this should just screw right back in the way it came out. So we'll start putting these screws back in. Yeah, I shouldn't have took this one out, I think. Yeah, no, shouldn't have took that one out. But I guess we live and we learn, don't we? Make sure you change your ratchet around so we can put all these back in there just exactly the way we took them out. Hopefully I don't have any leftover screws when I'm done. Got that one in there. The only other one we're missing is this one here. Okay, so I'm not sure where this one's at. don't know if you guys can hear that, but the dang wind is blowing really good today, which kind of always blows here. So anyway, get this one put in there. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. This is kind of an adjustment deal here, so hopefully I didn't jack that up. Okay, get these other ones back in here. Yeah, this should give this old Ranger a little bit better look. Some room in there pretty tight. Okay. I don't think she's coming out of there. Okay, guys. Looks pretty good. Just going to make sure all these are nice and tight. This other one I may have to adjust back here. I should have took that one loose, I guess. Okay. Alright, guys. So now I think we're ready to try and get this other piece back in here. Plug it all back in. And all that good nonsense. So let's see here. Figure out how to pull this plastic thing off of here. It's just a protective thing. Yeah, it's kind of a tight fit. Oh, so yeah, those clips are down there too. I forgot about them. So okay. Alright guys, I gotta be real careful here because there's like literally no room for screwing this off, guys. Okay, got the big one in. Now this little bugger is really hard to reach. So try and get it from the side here, my guys. See if that'll work. Okay. I got them both in there, guys. Jeez, this thing, they do not give you any room for this nonsense at all. So this has just got to fit up under here. There's a little weather stripping. It's got to go above that, I believe, if it'll do it. Oh my God, guys. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, maybe it's not supposed to go over the top of it. You're supposed to shove it in there.